good evening. We are going to start the meeting, but first I would like to announce our housekeeping rules. We encourage you to check internet connections, cameras, microphones, charging devices, and adjust your devices proportionally compared to your body height, so your face and upper body can be seen clearly. Please keep in mind that we are in a professional but supportive environment of Toastmasters International meetings. We want to present ourselves the best we can. Be punctual is appreciated. Please mute or turn off your microphone unless you are speaking. Let's minimize distractions and appreciate people who are speaking. In the event of emergency, the host can mute the participants. Please turn on your camera when you can because we want to see smiles. I will in a minute. And you're welcome to show gestures such as thumbs up, nodding, clapping, etc. Try to look at your camera when delivering a speech, and please look for the timer and pay attention to the time. Call out the name of the person you're referring to before start talking. And if you want to see everyone, switch to gallery view. And if you want to focus on the speaker, switch to the speaker view. Then I would like to welcome our president, Natalie Cahyadi, to open the meeting.
Thank you, our SAA, Distinguished Toastmaster Pipit Andriani. Welcome everyone to Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. In Bhinneka, we always open with this energy. So I would like to see your reaction, how excited you are for our meeting today or tonight or this evening or wherever you are. Show some reaction. Yeah, no? Awesome. So I welcome all of you, Toastmaster from near and far. First of all, I would like to say thank you to other visiting Toastmasters who helped with our club meeting role taker today. First is grammarian Stephanie Sinaga from Ultimate Toastmasters Club. Thank you. Also Apri, our almost honorary member from Malang Toastmasters Club, who's helping with counter today. And last but not least is Toastmaster Kwayum from Malaysia. Sorry, what's your home club, Kwayum?
UCTS Toastmasters Club.
UCTS Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much for helping as one of our evaluators today. And I also would like to welcome one guest, Rahmania. So I hope you enjoy our meeting tonight. And if you have any questions about Toastmasters in general, you can reach one of the EXCO, myself, Natalie, the club president, Ben, VPE, Fifi, secretary, Pipit, the SAA, yes, or any of the members here. We will be very happy to welcome you and to give you more information about Toastmasters. Okay, so before I start the meeting, as usual, we read Toastmasters Club. I will share with you Toastmasters Club mission just as a reminder for us to motivate us in our personal growth. So in Toastmaster, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmaster values are 4, integrity, respect, service, and excellence. And in our club, Bhinneka Online, we have our club values, as simple as ABC. Appreciate our club member, build each other up, and celebrate our successes. Okay, I can't wait to introduce our Toastmaster of the meeting tonight. He is one of our chartered member, and if you saw me with that energy in the beginning, trust me, he's like 10 times more combustible than me. So
crazy.
I won't use that word, Pit. So please give a warm applause for our first time Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Marendra Dika.
Yeah, booms! Hollywood it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending this meeting. This is Toastmaster meeting. This is Bhinneka Online Toastmasters, the first in the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever visited Hollywood? Please raise your hand. I think Ben and Pipit, good for you both. Now, myself, never been there. That's good for me because my imagination's much bigger than the reality. Now, and I would like to tell you about the theme and the word of the day that we have. Yes, exactly. The theme is Hollywood, the place where the movies is made, the best movie ever made, million movies ever made. million actors and actresses during the entire Hollywood age. This is amazing. You can find there the best movies and the best equipments to make, the best camera, the best lenses, the best computer to change how it looks like, the green screen, the blue screens, everything there. Now, we are having the word of the day, which is spotlight. So far, I can tell you the spotlight means a lamp projecting a narrow, intense beam of light directly on to a place or persons, especially performer on stage. Verb illuminate with a spotlight. Examples of the sentence: the dancers are spotlighted from time to time throughout the evening. So, friends, if you have ever wondered what actually the movie that I love the most during my entire life, it is the Avatars, the Master pilots. Have you ever watched this movie? Can you imagine or can you tell me what's the part of the movie that makes me very love with this movie? You can say words. It is the visual effects,
Uh,
especially during the night. You can see the jungle in the Pandora planets. It is just amazing. My eyes, oh my God, it is just amazed with those light effects from the start until the end. That's amazing. So actually, I'm waiting for the second Avatar, which is supposed to be this year, but during pandemic, it could be next year, I hope. Well, some of us already told me Pink have American Pie as the favorites. Fifi has Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, and Natalie and Lila has How to Train Your Dragon. I love all these movies actually. And Pipit has American History X. Daisy has Me Before You, and finally, Luffy has Star Trek 2009 versions. Now, I would like to make these meetings even more complex because actually in Toastmasters, we have three sessions. The first is our prepared speech sessions. The second is our table topic sessions. And the last one is our evaluation session. For those that never coming to the Toastmaster, this is the place that you can learn not only to see how people deliver their speech and also how to get a better family environment. For now, we have the Hollywood environment for a plus. Okay, to make it short, I would like to invite my team to make it even better. I would like to invite my junior evaluator, none other than our actor from Hollywood. He himself played a lot of movies, apparently, using masks and shadows and everything so that we cannot recognize him. But actually, he is an actor. Ben, it is your turn.
All righty. Thank you, Tom. Okay, as your GE, I will be evaluating everything from 10 minutes before I got into the, or 10 minutes before the meeting started when I got into the meeting, all the way to the very end. Now, it's great to have everybody here that are from all over Indonesia and Malaysia as well. Now, of course, this meeting, we do have a team of people that I want to introduce. First of all, let's start off with Apri, all the way from Belong Toastmasters Club. Apri, going to introduce your role.
All right, good evening, everyone. As a counter, right, as a counter, my job is to note words and sound that are used as a crowns or pause filler by anyone who speak. So during the meeting, I will note any overused word, including and, well, but, so, you know, also filler sound like and I note any repeated words as well. And most importantly, I will give the report at the evaluation session. So that is conclude all my role. So back to General Evaluator.
Fantastic. Thank you, Apri. All right. Next is our wonderful timer, Bhinneka's own Della Jascara.
Okay, hi, I'm Della. As a timer, I will count the time of your speech. I will give the green sign I will choose screen. After the prepare speech is 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of prepare speech, after 1 minute for table topic, and after 2 minutes for evaluator with and the orange sign I will be put it on the screen after 6 minutes for prepare speech, 1.5 minutes for table topic speakers, and 2.5 minutes for evaluator. And then the red sign, I will be put it on the screen after 7 minutes for prepare speech, 2 minutes for table topic speakers, and 3 minutes for evaluator with 30-second what we call a
Tolerance time.
tolerance time. Okay, thank you. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Della. All right, our next role taker. She's got a lot of energy, and you'll see that within her presentation. She will be our grammarian visiting us from Ultimate Toastmasters Club in Jakarta. Let's welcome Toastmaster Stephanie Sinaga.
Hi everyone, but tonight I'm Stephanie Hepburn Ben.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Call me by my name. All right everyone, so my name is Stephanie and tonight I'll be a grammarian, and as a grammarian, I will pay attention to your use of English language. Instead of the usual grammarian usually take notes of what you do wrong, but I will take note of what you do right. And at the end of the day, we're going to talk about it, and we probably will learn something new and something good that we can embody for the rest of our lives, right? And also we'll pay attention to your amazing quotes, right? So listening skills on. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Miss Hepburn. Got to keep the drama at a low. All right. Now let's welcome our club president, who will be acting as our Zoom host and ballot counter for the evening. Let's welcome President of Bali Toastmasters, Distinguished Toastmaster Natalie Portman today.
Thank you, Mr. Ben Stiller. Oh, I'm so glad I can return to my original self. Okay, stop of that drama. My role tonight is as Zoom host to spotlight and make sure this meeting runs well, and also as a ballot counter, because tonight we will only have 2 speakers and 2 evaluators, so the ballot will be only for table topic speakers. So for table topic speakers, or if you want to go on table topic session, make sure you try, because this is your chance to get voted, and I will inform or announce the winner at the end of the meeting. Back to you, Mr. Ben Stiller.
Thank you very much. All right, so you'll hear from couldn't mute the button fast enough. Anyways, you'll hear from me and our evaluators of our speeches during the evaluator role, as well as our table topic master. You'll hear her during the table topics. So I'm going to give the meeting back to our wonderful Tom, and I'm still waiting for his actor name whenever he decides to change it. But right now, Marendra.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Ben. So if you tried the application, it's called Actor Sherlock. I just found out it is a Bong Joon-ho, is movie director. It's my another patient, by the way. By this end of this month, if it's not the pandemic worse, I will be taking a course in 7 days in a row to be the movie director. And I just joining the course like it is my spare time. Now you can try these applications, because this application might surprise you with an actor or movie director or actress that, wow, it's so about almost the same, me, like that, something like that. Okay, we are going to our next sessions. It is called a prepared speech sessions. Prepared speech sessions are the speakers who already prepare make observation or study or research on their speech. To take the time very short, I would like to describe to you that our first speaker is one of the most famous in our club. She is the exco in this club, dealing with everything according to the agenda, and she's so busy, and you can expect that she will be delivering a very amazing speech. She will be evaluated by our Laila Tuhasana, and her time will be 5 to 7 minutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are an actor and actress, I would like to change my name. Okay, after this, let me welcome one of the most famous artists on the planet, Vivi Amalia Wati, with her title, A Pearl Symbol. A Pearl Symbol, Vivi Amalia Wati. It is your turn.
Yeah.
My fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, our team meeting today is Hollywood. Hollywood is famous with celebrities, and celebrities like Hollywood movie actress seems to have a long time love affair with pearl, as jewelry, of course, as most women adore pearls too. Pearls never ever go out of style. That's why Hollywood's elite choose them so often. Especially, they need spotlight everywhere at any place and any time. Did you know that a natural pearl, often called an oriental pearl, forms when an irritant works its way into a particular species of oyster? Let me show you like this. Imagine my hand as the oyster. It lives down the sea. When it opens, there are sands or small particles get inside. As a defense mechanism, the mollusk secretes of fluid to coat the irritant. Later, upon of the layer of this coating is deposited on the irritant until a lustrous pearl is formed. So it takes a long process to make it like beautiful like this. My fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, pearl is the symbol of natural beauty. Anyone know what is the reason? Can anyone guess? It's called natural beauty because we don't need to polish or put chemical to make it as jewel. It is just like it is. Pearl is considered elegance. With natural color, pearls are suitable for earring, necklace, or ring. When a lady wears pearls, she demonstrates her impeccable style and grace, her classic sense of beauty and elegance. And the best thing is that there are many ways to wear pearls in your outfit. Whether you wear t-shirt or luxury long dress, you can use pearls. For myself, this pearl or the pearls remind me of someone. She was born from the hard situation. She was formed by any difficulties. And by the time she gets beauty and useful for everyone who's surrounding it. The pearls represent of my mother. She was born 74 years ago. At the time, our country just got 2 years from independence, and people, especially in the small towns, still got suffer everywhere. She worked hard from the child, such as helping her parents taking care of the little brothers and little sisters. My grandmother has 16 children, and my mother is the second child. So can you imagine? My mother spent the little child, work very hard, tidy up the house. Still, she spent time for study. All these conditions make her strong and gets natural beauty, just like this pearl. Beauty as wife, as she support her husband during the difficult time, financing the family, all the things that she could do, like making the food to be sold, making the dress, cut the hair, besides helping the children to do the homework. Beauty as mom, support her children in order to get nice living and better education. Beauty as grandmother, support her grandchildren when they need gift, bedtime story, a shoulder to cry on. Beauty as friend, support friends when somebody gets sick, she pray for the friend in order to get well soon. Beauty as citizen, as she pay tax to government regularly. My fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, once again, when I look at the pearl, it reminds me of my mom. This kind of natural beauty makes my mom like a pearl. Whenever she is, she demonstrates her grace and elegance as a strong, natural, beautiful woman and able to contribute for others. No need to spotlight her, as she has emitted her beauty naturally, just like this pearl. If I can say to this pearl, Pearl, you are the symbol of my mother. Thank you. Back to Tom.
Wow, wonderful. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you very much, Fifi Michalia, aka Fifi Ameliawati. You've done a very wonderful speech. And I think that this mission impossible is no longer impossible to your level. So you are about the same. Oof, amazing. And your speech will be evaluated by Lailatul Watson, which is known as Lailatul Hasana. So you both ladies are amazing actress in our club. So Lailatul Hasana, it's better time for you to evaluating her, doing the scripts or draft of evaluating. Now I would like to invite the second speaker, which is from another amazing actor in our club. Definitely he is the actor. No one can beat him. It is the strongest man, not only in this club, but also in our planet and universe. So ladies and gentlemen, he will be delivering a speech with 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, his evaluator will be Kayum. Is it Kayum Golding? Ah, amazing. AKA Kayum the Handsome. So he will be evaluating our speaker. Now I would like to tell you that this actor that very famous is none other than Lutfi Ahmad Jasuli, aka Lutfi Hanks, with his title, We Can Do It. We Can Do It. Lutfi Hanks, the spotlight is yours. Do it best. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Rendra. Have you ever had COVID-19? I hope not. I have. I was diagnosed with COVID-19 on like 2 weeks ago. I had this fever and then I had cough and I was very dizzy and then I cannot eat So I'm a little bit concerned about my well-being. So because some of my friends at the office actually got already infected by the COVID-19. So I took the PCR test on 21st of June. And then it turns out that the result is positive on the 23rd of June. So ever since that day, I go to the company's safe house and I stay there up until now. I'm still staying at the company safe house for almost, I don't know, 12 days now. So how does it feel to be isolated? Just in case you're curious, it is bored. Trust me, it's bored. But then again, I feel like it is better to stay away from people rather than having to gasp for air in the intensive care unit, right? So, so I just want to say that throughout this 14 years of isolation period, I'd say I know how it feels, how COVID changes our life. It changes our life like entirely. Like from now we have Zoom meetings, right? Usually Toastmasters have offline meeting. We meet the people in person, but now since we have COVID, hello, I have a voice coming in.
Go ahead. You're good.
Okay, okay. So we have Zoom meetings instead of usual meetings. Children now go to school by online classes, right? And then how we go outside? We cannot go outside without using our mask because that is how the new normal for the COVID is. Now, but what is the most dangerous thing about COVID? The dangerous thing about COVID is it can cause death. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, since I have a very mild symptom, so it's not that really big thing. But I have a friend at the office. He got COVID, and then his parents actually got contaminated by him. The parent has a disease, previous disease. So they both of his parents actually have to go to the ICU in Bandung, right? So in different hospitals because they have different symptoms. And you know what? His mom died on Tuesday because of the lung something, I don't know. And then the next 2 days, his father also died because of COVID. So it's like within a week, he lost both of his parents. I mean, it breaks my heart. I mean, I cannot imagine what would it be if I were in his position, if I were in his shoes, like losing both of my parents within a week. So, so after all those sad stories that we heard all over our WhatsApp groups, I cannot think but how people still ignorant about this disease, about COVID. Maybe because they are lack of knowledge. Maybe because they are too ignorant. Maybe because they never experience how hard it is to be on someone who's in COVID patient's position, right? Like some people are actually trying to get room in ICU or they need oxygen. We don't have more oxygens, right? So it's like gasping air is not nice. It's suffocating. Now, what I want to share with you on my speech is actually basically, I just want to urge you not to take things for granted because our life is precious. Should protect life by exercising highest level of alert and exercising health protocol. Always use your mask, keep your distance, and always Wash your hands. We can do it. We can beat COVID together. Imagine we are on a boat. Everyone is paddling towards the same direction. Then we can make it safely. But if you paddle different direction, there's no way that we can make it alive. So let's hold hands and face this pandemic together. Godspeed. We can do it. Thank you. Back to Tom.
What a very wonderful from Luffy Hanks. That was amazing. And guys, bro, Luffy Hanks, get well so soon. And also for Pipit's husband, which also got infected by the COVID-19, get well so soon. And Luffy, you already told us that you are man of steel. You're very powerful. You have your smiles. You can play some movies from now on. And that was wonderful. Luffy, your speech will be evaluated by Kayum. And Kayum, now you can draft about Luffy's speech. And I believe Kayum Golding will come up with world-class evaluation sessions. Now, I would like to ask the timer. Timer gives reports from those speakers. Your turn, timers. Where's timer?
Oh, sorry, I'm muted.
Okay, yeah, you are mute. You know you are speaking.
Okay.
You are the actress in the spotlight now. Say something about the time of both.
Okay, both are qualified.
Cool.
Both are qualified. Ibu Vivi is 5 minutes 55 seconds, and Bapak Lutfi is 6 minutes sharp.
Okay, thank you very much, Della Winslet. So Luffy Hanks and Vivi Michelle, both of you are qualified, and all of you are qualified to be Hollywood actors and actresses. Now we would like to go to the next what you call it, next sessions. It is one of the most amazing session. It's my lovely session, by the way. Before that, I would like to tell you that actually Hollywood made a movie which is described the pandemic. It's like Contagion movie and World War Z movie. It is about the pandemic. I don't know how can they got this idea, but actually Bill Gates himself ever predict that this kind of pandemic will be coming. And to be honest to you, I would like to say to you, today, Indonesia make a new record. We have 27,000 new cases on this day only. This is a new record, and this record, I don't know, but seems to be broken in day and by day. So be safe, stay safe, as what Luffy Hanks already told us. We have to be aware that this kind of pandemic is deadly happening around us. Keep safe, be happy, enjoy your life, enjoy the Hollywood movie as you can. Now, this is a table topic sessions. Table topic session is where everyone can be appointed by table topic masters to speak, if I'm not mistaken, 1 to 2 minutes without any preparation, and you never know what the question will be. You have to stay survive to be the survival. At the end of the story, you will be chosen whether you are the champion or you are the victims. That's all the case. Now, to shorten this kind of sessions, I would like to give the director handling of these sessions. The director of this table topic is Pipits. So I would like to invite our beloved, where's Pipits here?
Kendra, can we do group photo
Yes,
first?
Jolly. Oh yeah, we will have a group photo first. Okay.
Yeah.
Now everyone, please turn on your camera and be spotlighted. So who gonna be taking photos? I'm
It's
sure
gonna be me.
Natalie Portman. Your turn.
Yes,
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me. Yes, thank you, Director Paul Marendra.
Photos.
Okay, guys, if you can turn on your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see all of you. And
No,
Pipit,
Jolly, where's Pipit? And
you.
okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
my laptop, I changed to handphone right now.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, guys, I'll take a photo in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do another one, and I'll take it with the, hang on, let me see. Yes. Crazy picture, your Hollywood pose. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to you, Toastmaster Rendra.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, actually, to be honest with you, I am the what you call heart lovers of the movies. When I was in my prime times at Jakarta or Bintaro, I used to watch 21, 3 or 5 times per week, every day, 10 years consecutive. So that's why I cannot buy camera, cannot buy drone, cannot buy everything because all the budget goes to the movie tickets and I enjoy all those movies. It's very close to my home actually. Okay, VP, it's about 1.5 kilometers far from the nearest 21. See? So that's why I get broke at Bintaro. So that's why I have to move to Garut to buy drone photos and everything. Now, as I said, I would like to invite our directors of the table topic. It is Pipi Jolly. Pipi Jolly, time is yours.
Thank you so much. Can everyone confirm if you can hear me?
Solid.
Yes, thank you. Actually, it's funny because I'm wearing Pokemon and Pokemon is totally not Hollywood, but let's pretend they're from America. Okay, so I have two accounts right now because suddenly my laptop is challenging me, but it's okay. I will share this PowerPoint slides from my laptop, but I will have the camera on my phone. Okay, let's start. Anyone who doesn't have a role today, I will call. Let's see. Oh, I want to try. I want to give the first turn to Apri. Apri. Are you willing
Before
to?
that, excuse me, table topic master repeat.
Yes.
Because you log in from laptop, I got kicked off as Zoom host. So can you make me co-host, please?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, how do I do that? Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. My laptop is on and off by itself. How do I? Okay, sorry. Participants. Natalie, okay.
Our apology for the technical mistake. Okay, done. Thank you.
You look beautiful, Jolly. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so the first question is for Apri. Apri, ready?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. According to Rotten Tomato, Titanic was dubbed the saddest movie of all time. Now, I'm asking about you now. What is the saddest Hollywood movie of all time to you and why? Let's go.
The saddest movie all the time. You can see back my background. This is John Wick.
Yeah, that's my elder brother.
Yeah, this is the really saddest movie in my opinion, because as you can see in the story where the John have a beautiful wife, but his wife get some incidents and get killed. After that, his wife gives them a dog, and unfortunately, the dog get killed by some criminal. So he really sad about it and try to betrayal to take a revenge to that person. Although the criminal is actually is also his friend from other relative. So it's really sad. However, he need to take a revenge because the dog is the only one uh, that make John Wick to keep motivated to life. So yeah, if we have something that really valuable, especially for a person who is really special for us, and someone try to take it from us, sometimes it's really hard to let it go. So we need to try to get a revenge in order to make our dream or make our life to be more free to have a freedom. So yeah, actually is John Wick is really sad for me because something that's really valuable is take away from other people. That's really that's not appreciate about what John Wick have. So that is for my sad story, for the story behind my background. Back to Toastmaster, double topic master. I mean, thanks.
Thank you so much. I agree. Actually, John Wick was kind of sad, but also it's hard to feel sad because he was so cute and cool, you know? It's like so sad, but he's so cool. Okay, now the next one is Nia Cumberbatch. You ready, Nia? I cannot hear you. Try your voice one more time.
Hello,
Yes,
am I
now I
audible?
can. Yes. Okay, so the question for you is, the movie Avatar, right? The movie Avatar is about a human who went to other planet and pretended to be the resident of that planet, right? And then after that, the resident of that planet found out that actually they are in love. She is in love with a person from different species. Yeah, different species, different, an alien, you would say, right? What if you find out that your lover is an alien? What if you find out that your lover is an alien? Nia Cumberbatch.
Okay, am I audible? Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. If my lover is alien, because it is my lovely one, of course, I still love him because he is the one and only in my heart. And then if he is alien, I will introduce him to my human friends. Like he's like any other human. He's not strange. He's just an alien. He's actually like us. He is so and so. He is really handsome too, smart, and also he is a friendly one. Don't be afraid of alien. Just like us, we are actually like an alien too. If we are in a new place, like, hey, I don't know you. People said like that. Yes, and then the alien just feels like uncomfortable. It's just like us in the first time meeting or join in a something in a group place. Maybe that's all for me. So I will love my lover if he's alien. Thank you.
Wow, I would still love my lover even though he was an alien.
Yeah.
Very relatable, yeah. Especially these days, it's hard to find a really good man. So although the person is an alien, it's fine. We'll take it, yeah. Okay. Now let's go to our Della Winslet. Yes, Della Winslet she said that she's not a movie person, but let's make it relatable somehow. Okay, it's about how to train your dragon. Okay, how to train your dragon. If you could choose, you want to have an ability to train what animal and why? If you could choose, you want to have an ability to train what animal and why? Other than dragon, because obviously dragon is not a real animal as of now. We don't know the next 10 or 20 years. But if you could train any animal, what is it and why?
Della, I will take your time.
Okay. Okay, well, if I can train an animal, I will choose a dolphin because it's cute and it's swimming in the ocean, and I love to swim a lot. So I will choose the female dolphin. First is yes, I love swimming, and second, I will know how she gave birth, or her friend, or her pregnant dolphin gave birth. Because yes, I'm a birth nurse. That's all, Pipit. Thank you. I still have a timer.
Is it 1 minute yet, Natalie?
Okay.
No, 44.
No, go ahead. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the first animal come into my mind is dolphin. It's such a huge, a cute, and like a therapeutical animal that I ever read that dolphin also send some signal. I don't know what kind of wave that help the autism kids to what we call, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know the specific things, but I ever know that those special need kid with autism often swimming with dolphin for therapy. So I think dolphin is like such a lovely animal that I will train. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I agree. Dolphins are really adorable, and we really hope they will not be extinct anytime soon, yeah, because of human stupidity. So we hope we still get to train them, but without endangering them. Thank you so much, Stella. The next one is Natalie. Do you want to take the chance, Natalie?
We'll give it to our guest first, Pipit. We have Toastmaster.
It's okay. Everyone will have a chance. So
Okay. Yeah, up to you.
there you go. Now let's start with Natalie. No, let's continue with Natalie. Natalie, from the movie Castaway, Tom Hanks was stranded in an island for 5 years. If you were stranded in an island, on a deserted island like him, how long do you think you would last, and why?
He's in Bali already.
Not deserted.
Okay, thank you, Table Topic Master. This is a really suitable question for me because I can answer it in 5 seconds. I will last in just for 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I'm such a city girl. Whenever I went out to nature, I always got bitten by mosquitoes. And somehow those little animals just stick to me. I just don't feel comfortable living in nature or jungle. I wanted to be more of a nature person, but just somehow it doesn't get along with me. So I could already imagine if I were like Tom Hanks, getting stranded in a deserted island. I probably would only last for 5 minutes. 2 main reasons. Number one, the nature probably doesn't get along with me, plus little insects and animals that drove me mad. And number two, I didn't have life survival skills. Making fire? I don't know. If you ask me to count money, I can. Getting fruits from the trees, I can't climb. If you ask me to sit down and read book, I can. And fishing, get fish from the ocean, I can't. Even the fish doesn't want to come near me. How can I eat? So somehow I can already imagine myself. If I get stranded, I will survive for 5 minutes, and the rest, I don't know, waiting for SOS, or hopefully to wake up from this supposed to be dream. Hopefully this never happened. Back to you, Pit.
All right, Natalie. Actually, you're one of the most probably not the most, but resourceful person that I know. So I think you would last more than 5 minutes, maybe 7. I'm just kidding. Okay, now the next one is Charles. Charles, do you want to take the chance? I saw that he did not reply. So I will give the chance to Ben. Ben, you want to take it?
Okie dokie.
Okay. Ben, I can imagine this is probably, what is it? Hey, it's gone, man. Oh,
I can imagine too, then. That's all I can do.
okay, there we go. Batman versus Superman. Ignoring the storyline of this movie, right? Who do you honestly think is better, Batman or Superman? Who would win in this battle? Ben.
Well, again, that movie was terrible, but ignoring the storyline in general, who would win? It's not really a debate. If you want to look at it, Superman would win. It's just fact. Batman's a human being that's a rich guy that has a lot of money and toys to make him fight other human beings, right? Superman is an alien with powers and quickness. He would win. And if you go back to that movie being terrible, there's a lot of stuff that Batman had to wear and get and do in order to even get close. So unless Batman doesn't have any kryptonite, Superman will win. Now, I do like Batman as a superhero better than Superman in general, just because he is human and he gets bored. He has all his money. He's like, well, I guess I'll go fight crime while running a giant company. So yeah, Batman definitely is my favorite, but he would probably die in a real actual fight against Superman. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Is it 1 minute already, Zella?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good. I'm stopping my husband who is about to cross. Don't. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so let's start. Now let's continue with, wait. Don't come here. Okay, let's continue with Stephanie Hepburn. Hey, you go. Kelihatan. Sorry, guys. Okay, Stephanie, you here?
Yes, Pipet, I'm here.
Yes. Okay, actually, the question is related to your background. Okay. Oh my God, it's gone again. This is killing me, guys. Okay.
We need you alive.
Breakfast activities told a story about a boss lady. What is a boss lady to you, Stephanie Hepburn?
If I can beg to differ, this movie is not about a boss lady. She is totally broke. Pipit, I don't know what movie that you're watching, but let's come back to this term boss lady. Recently, I'm watching, I'm binge watching this Netflix TV show. It's Korean and it's called Search WWW. And in this Korean drama, the main character, her name is Baekdami. She is a real boss lady because one, she is highly responsible. She took many different roles in her company, and then she always tell people, whenever they embark on a project, she always tell the people that work with her that, if you do what I said, then it's my responsibility, it's not yours. So if I ask you to do something that's quite risky, the blame will be on me. And she even, every decision that she makes, she think about it over and over again, even though people think that she makes a fast decision, but she actually quite thoughtful about it. And she even feel a lot of blame when something goes wrong. And the second thing about her is she's very, very competent in what she's doing. She is very smart and she thinks about every every part of the marketing strategy, and she even reach out to people that tell her that I don't trust you and I hate you, or people that don't like her just because who she is, but she would come to this person and she can make that person want to work with her. And I think that's a very competent person. So she would be I think she would be the boss lady in my definition because she's competent and responsible. Not like this girl in my bag breakfast is Tiffany's, because she's irresponsible, cold, incompetent, doesn't know how to count money even. Oh my goodness, Pipit, what are you thinking? But then back to you.
Actually, I think she was, though, in a way. She has the attitude that she can carry herself, and it's like the whole room will stop and pause when, she presents herself. So I think that kind of way is kind of a boss lady.
If she can eat her breakfast in front of Tiffany's, right, means that she is actually, invisible, because if there's security, if Tiffany can call security. So, right, someone was eating breakfast in front of jewelries.
Yeah. But, fast forward a few decades, people still go there and take photo and post like her. So, it's pretty amazing to me.
Amazing actress.
Stephanie. And let's go to Kayum. You want to take the chance, Kayum?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
I can give it a try.
Yes, Kayum. I think Kayum is our last speaker. It's almost 7. So I believe my turn is until 7. Now, I don't know. Which one do you choose, Kayum? John Wick, Parasite, James Bond, or 50 Shades of Grey?
James Bond's look
James Bond. Okay, got it.
good to answer at the moment.
James Bond. James Bond. I actually don't know why a lot of people like him, because he's obviously a womanizer. One of the victims actually CC Michelle Yeoh here. So why do you think a horrible person like him, a womanizer, can still be a hero? Caillou.
So think about a person that still can be a hero, whether that they are good or whether that they are bad. Who knows? But at the end of the day, the thing that matter about people around our 4 square space here is what the end result are. James Bond might be wrong. He might be cruel because he kills people, man. Who wanted to killing people in the story to be put it in? But then again, why does he still considered or being put in the Hall of Fame of heroes of the week, hero of the years? Because what matter is the thing that he do at the end of it. He tried to save a lot of humankind, a lot of people from a trouble that no one ever saw coming from Starbucks, like what we have the lady like a boss have. Like she might not know what happened. We have like Train the Dragon. Oh my goodness, the dragon itself. How could he care about people? And here goes James Bond, the person with cruel face, cruel attitude, with the cruel techniques of dealing with people, trying to save the world. At the end of the day, the question is to you. Who is your hero? Back to our table topic master.
Hello?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so guys, sorry, just now I just got signed up from my own phone. Sorry. So, but I did not hear the last 5 seconds of what Kayum said, but I assume it was good. Okay, Kayum, I didn't mean to forget you. It's my phone who forgot you, not me. Okay, thank you. And I assume it was also eligible. Yes, but just to be sure, I will call our timer to report on the time.
Okay, all is eligible, repeat. All the table topic speakers are eligible.
Della, would you mind to repeat the number, like table topic 1 and
Okay,
name
awesome.
for the
Okay.
voting?
Table topic 1, Apri, 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Table topic 2, Nia, 1 minute 40 seconds. Table topic 3, 1 minute 40 seconds. Table topic 4, 1 minute 58 seconds. Table topic 5, 1 minute and 16 seconds. Table topic 6, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And last table topic speakers, 1 minute, 38 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I think Pipit got some problem with her device, so I'll give it back to Rendra.
Okay, give round of applause to all of those table topic speakers. Are amazing. You've done deliver and you are actor level of speaker. Have you ever wondered, maybe it is only my opinion, but is there any of these attendants, especially male band or Lufti, who love horror movie? Raise your hand. Men who love horror movie, raise your hand. I don't like it. Why do you really love horror movie? Well, my
I have the
observation so
original
far.
collections of Saw in a DVD. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It is very rare to find out the male or man loves horror. However, I still love at least like 3 horror movies. All those Conjuring 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, because it is kind of true story. It is only if true story, I just watch the horror movie. If it's not, I'll never watch it. However, for now on, we would like to go to the next session. The session is very famous sessions. Why it is the place that you learn how best speeches are evaluated. To do it, I will be assisted by one of the most famous actor from Hollywood. He himself from Hollywood. Apparently he married with Indonesian, and I hope someday the Indo children will come out from their family, and there will be, I hope, maybe more than 5. We will have actors and actresses for luck, and well, actually, you can, you adopt many children of Bali, bro. So they will be the actors for the future of Indonesia. Bali is the place that the actor and actress will be born, and you have the responsibility on your shoulder. You take it note. Okay. Now I would like to give the control to one of those from to one that very famous, none other than Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller. It is the junior evaluation session. It is your domain.
Well, thank you very much. And there will not be 5 kids on my plate at all anytime soon. All right. Unless I just go and take all of your money to help pay for them. Anyways, fantastic. So far, we have a great meeting already. It's going to get better because this is the opportunity for us to learn about how we can deliver speeches better and kind of what our mistakes are or how we can progress in a sense. So let me call our first evaluator, our lovely Toastmaster, Lila Watson.
Well, good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Yep. All right. Thank you so much. So it has been a long time for me not to join Toastmaster meeting, and I really miss you. I'm preparing for my wedding. Actually, 2 days later, I will get my wedding. It has been planned for some years ago. In fact, we get PPKM now. It was so, oh my God, heartbroken. But we have been, me and my family have been asked for permission actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, let me start. Let me set my evaluation sessions. So, Vivi Amaliawati, really nice storytelling. Well, actually, you open your story by connecting our team to your story that make us understand and easily catch what you are going to bring on your speech. And you try to give easy supposition by expressing like how the what is that patterns and how the inside you giving this, and this is really not suppositions, I think. And your story is really well structured from the beginning until the end of your story, and this is really structured, so we are not confusing to listen to your story because this is really understandable. And also object of your story is really well known, so we are flow to your story. And also you give a really powerful message on how we really can learn from your story on through your title per symbol. Yeah, and we can take the message you are delivered. And also you really use affective body language that don't distract your speech, so your speech it was running well. That's really a nice point. And for but I think you have to encourage at some point, and I'll also try to give you the challenge from what you can improve. That is, first you have to encourage your emotional expression, because your duty for no, your project for today is storytelling. So means when you are giving the story, you have to really put and emphasize your emotional expression. Something sad, you have to show your sad expression. Something happy, you have to give smile or make uh, make the atmosphere happy or cheerful. And also the intonation must support to your story. So when you get when your emotional and intonation related to your story, audience will stay more connected to your story. They will enjoy more. And also, I don't know whether this is my internet trouble or your internet trouble, because at some minutes lose your lose your what's that, your speech, because the internet trouble. So that's all what I can deliver. Thank you very much.
All righty then. Great job, Lila. Fantastic job. And the red light just popped on and you stopped. So hopefully you're still good. So don't worry. Remember that 30 seconds carries over. All right. So our next and our final evaluator has come all the way from Malaysia, and he's evaluating Lufti, and his name is Huayum. Did I say that right?
Yes, it is right.
Sweet. All right, Kwayum, thank you for coming and helping us out. Cannot wait to hear your evaluation.
So before I start, I would like to have permissions to share the screen. Already, all right. So thank you very much. And here you go. Oh, do you guys see it? Do you guys see the presentation?
Yes.
All right, so it's still blank. So welcome everyone. So I am going to evaluate our second speaker for today, Lufti Ahmad Jazuli, with the speech title of We Can Do It. So everybody, I would like to have all of you put in the chat box below the answer. And honestly, does his story inspire you? And tell him why, personally, publicly, up to you all. And for everyone, my evaluations to Lufti, I will say that with this project, you already caught my heart with your story of the COVID-19 itself. It is a sad story, so it's going to have a very sad vibe, right? We're going to put it on that benchmark. So the highlight of your speech for today, you have three things that I would love to highlight. You have the 1 in a million kind of story. So what does it mean by 1 in a million kind of a story? So the story that you tell are the something that everyone could relate it. Might not going to be related by COVID. It might going to be like a heavy fever, a dangerous cases, or a dangerous disease, I would say, so that everyone could understand the thing that what you are suffering right now. Probably in your head, you're going to say like, they do not understand what am I having right now. It's okay. But the thing is, you have the one in a million kind of story, which is I really like it, and you tell it through the heart. So that's why it's good. Now the face of your the pace that you have on your story, it's not too fast, it's not too good. People can get along with the story that you have. Why? Through the audience section, the gallery view that I see, everyone are nodding their head. Everyone are trying to like something. They have the gesture on having like understand the story that you have. Now, I do talk to you for quite a while, previous day that I ask you, what do you want me to evaluate? Then you say to me that your structure and the storyline, which is a very good thing. You pass the evaluation of how I would say honestly, because story from time to time, you can bring people from like you have suffering COVID-19, you're positive right now, you are in isolations, and as well as you tell that it come from someone, and you are trying to bring everyone to end the thing together, and which is a very good thing. Now, to step up your game of giving the speech today is two things. First thing first, the eye level. Why does the eye level? I see the camera. Kayum, please don't evaluate me with eye level. No, not only that you need to see the camera, but as well as the camera need to be the same level as your eyes are, so that people will see the top to the middle of your part, and they can understand what is the movement that happening all the way around. And then the vocal variety of your speech for today. It is sad speech, I would say. You kind of have you give the vibrant or the sad environment for everyone today, and it is good. So you have a monotonous vocal, I would say. So to make it more sad and deeper, maybe you can request from band, how do you make a deep voice like you have? I wish I could learn that too. So with a deeper voice, it makes people get like, this is serious. This is a real business. People, those who are not rolling together, drown them down. And that with that evaluations, with that criteria to step up your game, let's paddle together and row the boats towards the end. With that, over to you, General Evaluator.
Fantastic. Very thorough. Thank you for coming and helping us out. All right. So can I get a timer report for our two evaluators, Miss Della?
Unmute. Okay. Evaluator 1, Miss Laila, 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Evaluator 2, Mr. Kayyum, 4 minutes and 23 seconds.
Well, fantastic. Nobody qualifies in the evaluator role today. So sad. Anywho, let's have a reminder so you guys can send Natalie a private message to vote for our best speaker today, either Fifi or Lufti. Again, send a private message to her. And then for the table topics, you can.
We don't have best speaker or best evaluator because there are only two. So just best table topic. Okay, well, there you go. Best table topic is number 1, Opry, 2, Nia, 3, Della, 4, Natalie, 5, me, and 6, Stephanie, and 7, Kwaya. 2 6s. But yes. So again, you can vote for me and the rest. All right. Anywho, so let's go to our evaluators. Let's get our counter in, please. Can we have our reports? Opry.
Right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Right. So now I will get a report for a counter for today's meeting. For Toastmaster on the meeting, Marendra, you doing really good. You only spoke one times because you avoid filler sound with using a good pause. So I don't see any filler found except one times. From general evaluator, as Master Ben, you said two times and one times. And for the speaker, Vivi Amalia, you're doing a really good job. I don't hear any filler sound for your when you speak. For the second speaker, Lutfi, you said too much with is X times. And for first evaluator, Lailatul, you said 6 times. You also said repeated words, the story, well, and also. And for Hayim, you said 1 time, and so 4 times. And for that matter, double master pivot, you said 1 times and so 1 times. And for Natalie, you said 1 times. And this is the double session. And for Nia, you said 2 times. Also repeat words actually. And Dela, you said 1 times and 1 times. And Natalie, you said 1 times. Ben, you said 2 times. And for Hoyum, you said repeat word as well. So to conclude, for the first winner for a counter for today is So we have 25 times for the first winner, and the second is so, and the third winner is So that's the report for a counter. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Apri. And you're my winner today with the counter. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to our lovely grammarian, Stephanie.
I'm sorry for interrupting, GE Ben, but I got kicked off from Zoom host again by the TMP pit. Can someone make me co-host, please? Thank you.
I can. Wait a second.
All right. Stephanie, let's hear your lovely grammarian report.
At your service, Toastmaster Ben. Tonight, as a grammarian, I already pay attention to your use of English language, and I want to point out several points. The first is the use of metaphors that today. So especially I'm going to spotlight speaker Fifi and speaker Lucy for their amazing use of metaphors. Fifi even used metaphors in her entire speech, especially comparing her mom to a pearl. How amazing is that? It's very heartwarming, and the metaphor gave us a very distinctive idea of what's happening. So when she talk about purity, when she talk about natural beauty, we can imagine that. So that's why it's very nice to have metaphor in your speech. Especially Luffy even closed his speech with a metaphor of people paddling in a boat. Even though after hearing that, I kind of think like, wow, we should just push to the sea all those people who paddle the other way, right? But then thanks to Luffy's great use of metaphors, people paddling, we can imagine really that when we are going to one direction, when we want to finish COVID together, it's very hard when some people don't trust it or people doing behaviors that makes it worse. So this use of metaphors give the audience a really vivid, it's like a movie in my head even. That's the first one. The second one is about the use of the. So some people use the very well, such as Kayum, he said, Laila, she said, I really like the message that you delivered. She said that to Fifi. So the use of the here is correct because message here referred to a very specific noun, right? So Laila did not talk about any message. Laila did not talk about message that Fifi said of previous day. No, it's not vague noun, but it's a specific noun. The message, and she's referred to the speech that Fifi just said. However, some people did not use the correctly here. For example, someone said, whenever I see the pearl, I remember my mother. The use of the here is probably incorrect, except for if you really mean the pearl, the one pearl, the specific pearl. But if you see any pearl and you remember of your it reminds you of your mother, then you should say, whenever I see a pearl, not the pearl, a pearl, it reminds me of my mother. So the use of the here needs to refer to a specific noun. Okay. So please don't use the for names. For example, someone here said that the John killed the mafias because of the dog. So you don't say the John. You know, in Indonesian mind, I can see like you want to say si John, right? You don't say the before a name. Just say the name, right? So John killed the mafia because they killed the dog. So you can use the dog there because the dog, it's specifically referred to John's dog. Now it's time to learn English a bit. So how do you put an adjective before a noun? So if you can see, I brought a visual aid here. So when you say, someone said 10 consecutive 10 years. So you don't do that. You say the determiner first, which is like the number first, like determiner is like, so you say 10 consecutive years. So years means the noun is here. Did I point the right way? Because, so if you say years, right, you need to say determiner, opinion, size, shape, age, color, origin, material, purpose, and then the noun. For example, the new blue silk t-shirt, this round new kitchen table, a comfortable new velvet dress. All right, I want to point to someone here and I want them to create a sentence, an adjective, adjectives before a noun, okay? Minimal 3 adjectives before a noun, okay? So think about one noun that you can think of. I'm going to point out someone here. Let's say Michelle Yaw, Fifi Michelle Yaw, okay? You wear a really nice sweater. Is that a sweater? Really nice top there. Can you describe your top? Okay, so you have color already, right? Then you probably want to say beautiful. Beautiful will be in opinion, right? And let's say you want to say it's also material. Okay, the material. What is the material, Fifi? Toastmaster Fifi, what's the material of your top?
Okay, do I need to say the full sentence?
Oh, just the adjective and then the noun. 3 adjectives.
Oh, okay. Like an adjective such as, for example, what do you call it? Awesome.
Color. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome. And then
you want to use
awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Nice. Like pearl. Something like that.
Oh, but then all of the things that you choose is opinion, right? So for example, I can say that Fifi is wearing beautiful, that is opinion. And then I want to say color, red, beautiful, red, and then silk dress, right? So Fifi is wearing a beautiful red silk dress. So that is the order, right? So you want to, if you want to have a descriptive to a noun so that the audience can really imagine what you're saying, then you need to use this in the correct order. Thank you very much, Fifi Michelle Yo. And then I will call upon our alien lover, avatar lover, Marendra. Okay, try it. Marendra, describe something.
Yeah, I already read down an awesome purple pearly blues.
What?
An awesome
purple
pearly blues.
Blouse. Yes, blouse. So Miranda loves his awesome purple pearly blouse.
Actually, it's belong to Michelle Yo.
Oh, it's all okay. All right. It's not, is it a purple? I think that's maroon. Miranda, we're better glasses.
Man doesn't know colors.
All right. So guys, you can always find this on Google. Just Google it. I just Googled this like 2 minutes ago. Or correct order, nouns, adjective, right? So please, if this is very important because you always want to help the audience to imagine, right? To imagine the content of your speech so that the story that you share to them plays exactly like like movies in their head. Bring Hollywood to their mind. All right, that's all from me. Back to you, Ben.
Sweet. Wow. If I had an English teacher like Stephanie, I'd be in class every day. I'd be in class every day. But all right. Well, let me give you guys two quick bonus English lesson. When Stephanie was talking about a name, the John, right? You don't say, you just say the person's name. But here's a fun fact. You could say, I'm going to use the John, John being a different name for a bathroom in the US. So that's another cool phrase, right? The John is also referred to as a bathroom. Also, when you want to use there is a John or the John over there, the John got arrested, right? The John is someone who buys a prostitute. So, fun fact today. Yay! So, there you go. Anyways, welcome to Hollywood, where there's a lot of that going on. Anyways, let's go to the general evaluator. And if I do this a lot, I'm in two different meetings, but I muted the other one because it's not important to me at all. All right, so fantastic. I came in, again, 10 minutes early. It was ready to go. Thank you, Pippet, even though her computer was going crazy and her phone was going crazy. So way to be flexible. As you noticed a couple of times, we had a couple cross-talking with Natalie and Pippet, just host. We're online, guys. Again, for probably another year because Indonesia, let's go, guys. We got to beat this COVID things. I want to get off this stinking island. All right. So good job working together. Bonus welcome. I want to thank our grammarian and our second evaluator, and everyone else is gone. Opry as well. You guys came in from outside clubs and helped us out. That is Toastmaster teamwork. Fantastic. And our Tom, first time being a Tom today, Mahendra Bong. Way to go. Way to bring the energy level high, saying hello to everybody. Fantastic job. Our timer, Della, she was just on point and on time. I believe I saw it each time. Thank you very much, Della. Way to go. To our speaker, Fifi and Luthi, again, two great speeches. You guys are both winners. That's how it works, right? So well done. And was it Kwayum? Kwayum, is that how I pronounce it right? I just want to make sure. How many times I have a Q without a U after it? So just new sounds in my ear. Thank you so much for your evaluation. Very thorough. So I really appreciated it as well. Again, try to get that thoroughness within 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then you could beat our district champion that's in this room right now, right? District 87 champion. That's the standard we hold in this club. So that's what we want to come in, and you brought it with a great job. So thank you so much. And our table topics. Table topic master, Pippin, bringing Hollywood into Bhinneka. Fantastic job. Great questions. I really, really appreciated all of it. All of it. It was good because all the answers made it come alive. Like an alien, right? An alien partner. Fantastic job, Nia. And then, okay, hold up. Where's my notes? No, they're gone. Oh, yeah. Batman versus Superman. Yeah, that one. Easier answer. Okay, what else? Well, no, my notes are all gone. All right, Stella. Apri. Yep, Apri had John Wick. Again, that's definitely a sad movie, right? You kill his wife and then you kill his dog. And the dog is the straw that broke the camel's back, essentially, to make this guy go back out of retirement. Not good idea. Don't test people, right? Natalie, good job as well. Della, good job. Stephanie. Okay, one thing. So try not to argue over, that's the only thing I want to say about table topics. You know, we have a disagreement in Toastmasters, try not to stretch it out with a disagreement via voice. Just text about it, right? Ladies bickering, right? We don't need to hear that. Probably not a great job. Anyways, so fix that next time, right? We got to be more professional. That is in the beginning of our introduction. This is a professional environment, but I'm going to argue with somebody about a movie. Who cares, right?
I'm a
So
professional arguer, unfortunately.
Exactly,
My
because
job.
Steve is a debater.
yes, I know.
By the way, then.
Again, see my point across. Exactly. Just let it go, right? Just woosah and gone. Anyways, that's Pippet. That's why we love her. She does bring the heat. So just watch her. I just try not to argue with her at all. So, you know, plus, you know, I'm married and arguments don't go well anyways, as you guys know, for the male in this perspective. Anyways, our Zoom host, again, kept on getting kicked off of being a Zoom host. So let's try to fix that next time, right, guys? As a ballot counter, she did a good job reminding me that the evaluations, well, they were overtime, but the speakers were winners. Good job. And again, she will hear from her in a second who won the table topics. Okay, our guest, Nia, you came in and did a wonderful job. Thank you for your amazing contribution with your alien partner. I'd like to meet him one day. And then hopefully Charles was able to hear a little bit. We didn't get to hear from him. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Looking at everyone, people have left. So sweet, great job. I am going to give it back to our Tom. Wonderful meeting, everybody. Gus, Pivot, what? Did I forget something?
Stephanie, stay for the announcement.
That's very wonderful. Very wonderful from G. Please another round of applause to our wonderful G. He is an actor. He is an actor in Bali and crushed to a lady and married them. And finally, happy ever after. I hope with my prayer and all the support. And now, I think that we would like to announce for the winner. Am I so saying this or the president saying this?
Yes, I can do that. Toastmaster Rendra.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
You are me? Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Ballot counter myself.
Ballot counter. Okay. Let's give a ballot counter spotlights to ensure that you will witness the best of table topic speakers.
Thank you, Toastmaster Marendra Dika. Okay, guys, I'll make it short and sweet. The best table topic for today's meeting is Toastmaster Stephanie Sinaga Hepburn.
I knew it. That's why I asked her to stay.
Okay, hang on.
Can someone take a photo?
Ben. Yes, Fifi, please take a photo, Fifi, because I'm sharing my screen.
So cute.
Fifi Michelio, have you taken the picture?
She said already.
Already.
Okay,
cool.
Great.
Yay!
Super.
To be elected online March 20.
What is he saying?
Have fun the next meeting, the supplementary district meeting.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Marendra. Our first time talk. Wow, your energy was over the roof. And I think this theme is perfect for you. So it works out at the end. And I hope you can be Tom again in the next few meetings after you're doing your project, okay? All right, so I would like to say thank you to guest Nia. And I want to hear a little bit from you. How do you enjoy the meeting? Do you enjoy it? Do you not enjoy it? Will you come back again? So I'll give the spotlight to Nia.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for your welcoming me here. I'm so excited to join this meeting. I was invited by Stephanie from the Ultimate Toastmaster Club, and I've already seen DTM Natalie, right? Natalie Portman in SCBD. She is so cheerful and really good Toastmasters. Yeah, I will join next meeting maybe. Is it the regular meeting on Sunday, every Sunday?
Every 2 Sundays.
Huh?
Yes. So
Oh.
every first and third Sunday, 6 p.m. Jakarta time or GMT +7.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Nia, for your comment. And of course, we always welcome you back. Come back in the next 2 weeks. If you want to drop in your contact to Pipit or Ben, we will be able to send you the meeting link for the next, for our next meeting. So thank you, Nia. You can just PM them.
FYI, Nia, it's the same Zoom link every time.
We're quite simple. Yeah. Okay. So guys, thank you so much. I would like to also say thanks to guest Charles Foon from other Toastmasters Club. Are you able to, from CTM Kuching, are you able to turn on your video? If not, it's okay. We're happy to have you here and we hope you enjoy our meeting. And thank you to all Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club member, Vivi, Della, Marendra, Ben, Pipit, Lufti. We're now already leaving our Hollywood name behind. So welcome back to the real world, not Hollywood. And for this, I would like to close the meeting officially. And I'll see you in the next 2 weeks. If any of the Bhinneka members want to take a speech slot, please contact Ben, our VPE, or Fifi, our secretary. So guys, please, let's do our project. Let's do our project, guys. Okay, see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good job. Good.